Homer actually wet the bed. It happened for the second, third, and fourth days in a row. He was planning to secretly buy a bedwetting gadget.
Homer Simpson, you forgot your receipt for your adult bedwetting product.
Homer tries the new machine to sleep, but in the middle of the night, the whole family finds out about his bedwetting. Homer wanted to share the responsibility with Maggie, but she clearly wasn't willing. He puts on an oversized diaper, trying to act like a big baby, but Maggie is disgusted by him. Frustrated, Maggie meets a scientist, and soon the whole town knows about Homer's bedwetting.
Tweeted by Bart, retweeted by Krusty.
The scientist unveils a new invention. It uses brainwaves to enter Homer's dreams and figure out the cause of his bedwetting. The whole family enters Homer's dream. Suddenly, the Grim Reaper appears. To avoid death, Maggie leads everyone into the next layer of the dream. Now, the family is in psychological counseling. Bart opens a coffin, and fish come pouring out. To avoid drowning, they have no choice but to go deeper. They keep going until they reach the lowest layer. Here, Homer's favorites are everywhere. Beer with Maggie's face, pizzas with tongues sticking out. Homer can't resist. Maggie drags him into the city, but Frank suddenly shows up, followed by the police. The two sides start fighting, and the city of Desire begins to collapse. They're washed away by beer. The Grim Reaper appears out of nowhere and saves them. He takes off his hood, and it's Grandma. Turns out, Homer's emotional knot is fishing. When Homer was a child, he went fishing with his dad, and afterward, his mom left the family. Homer thought it was his fault. Earlier, he took Bart fishing, feeling guilty, which triggered his bedwetting. Grandma shows everyone the rest of the footage. As Homer sleeps soundly, he's unaware that his mom only left to chase her dreams, and his parents' relationship was full of love. Once the emotional knot is untied, they all wake up from the dream. Homer never wets the bed again. Bart tried to print his but it popped up on everyone's screen instead. Sneaked a key to pull a prank, only to get locked in a room. Sprayed graffiti on the principal, but he swatted it off like nothing. Stole candy, just to find it stuffed with carrots. Bart couldn't figure out why, till someone said there's a mole in the crew. Bart tailed the principal, spotted a hat-wearing kid, chased him and boom, fell into a trap. Bart rallied the team to find the snitch, decided it must be Milhouse. They tossed Milhouse in a locker, planned the next prank, but then Bart helped the principal, saw his blue tongue, and realized Danny was the real mole. A few days back, Bart pranked the principal, then hid in the crowd. The principal demanded the culprit, and just as Bart sweated bullets, Danny stepped up, earning Bart's trust. Ever since Danny joined the crew, pranks kept flopping. Bart grilled Danny, found out it was all the principal's scheme. They'd been in cahoots. Bart cooked up a bigger prank, and right as it was about to go down, the principal showed up with a camera. Turns out, Danny wasn't the only mole. The principal, who'd filmed everything, tried to expel Bart, but Danny suddenly sprung into action, nailed the prank, and poof, principal's evidence vanished.
Skinner? Skinner? I'm alright, sir. Don't ever scare me like that again.
Bart forgave Danny, and they became buds. Homer's become a superhero, can shoot down planes with a wrench. Okay, it's only in a movie, but come on, Homer's killing the vibe. Turns out, a few months back, the comic shop owner's new series blew up. The hero? Just some regular chubby guy. Sees a bank heist, sneaks off to change, soaks up powers from comic books. Touch Iron Man, he transforms into him. Bullets? Useless. Another robber tries to bolt. Regular guy touches Rubber Man, stretches a foot out to block him. With the comic blowing up, movie studios came crawling. The shop owner had one rule, he picks the lead. Auditions started at the shop, but the owner couldn't care less, till Homer waltzed in. Bingo, perfect fit. Plain as white bread, though, a little greasy around the edges. The studio brought in a pro trainer. After a month of grind, Homer's got the body of a god. Marge wanted to squeeze him 100 times, but once the trainer split, Homer couldn't resist snacks. Snuck munchies on set, and by the gala, that tuxedo finally surrendered. No more spandex for Homer, but the movie had to keep rolling. Premiere night, Homer's superhero swings between fat and fit. Total insult to the audience's brains. The studio begged the comic guy, say the movie's great. We can't afford to tank harder, but for the sake of his own justice, he posted on social, worst movie ever.